Okay, so today we're going to create something like this. It's a Zentangle and it's called Paradox. And I think it's really relaxing. I hope you find it as relaxing as I do. But you just need a ruler. I used a marker. You can use a pencil or colored pencil, whatever you prefer. But I just like the marker, the way it looks. But it's just all done with straight lines. And then the way we place the straight lines is going to give us this kind of spiral effect, which is a really cool illusion. So I'm going to show you how to get started on this. So let me get a fresh paper. I like to start with a square piece of paper. So I just use the free draw paper, just regular copy paper, and I just folded it. You could fold it in half and cut it. So the first thing you need to do is you're going to start at the corner of your paper. And I want to make sure I'm going to keep my widths about finger width apart. Okay, so you just match it up to the very corner, and then over here it's about roughly a finger width apart. And then you're going to draw a line using the ruler all the way to the edge. Then you rotate your paper, and this time, rather than the corner, you're going to start where the last place you left off. So that end of the line, and do the same thing. It's going to be about finger width. Hold the ruler and turn your paper. If it's not exact, it still works, just so you know. And then I'm going to start at that corner where we left off, about a finger width down here, draw a line, rotate my paper. Okay, so it does take some time, but I will tell you, once you get into it, it does go pretty fast. Rotate my paper. So now we've gotten to all four sides, and I'm still going to do the same thing. I'm going to look at where I last left off, find that end of the line, about a finger width-ish. Could be a little bit more. You could always add more lines in between. And then do the same thing here. Match up where we left off. And then make sure when you stop your line, you're stopping your line right there. Don't go to the edge of the paper, or you're going to ruin the effect. So you're always going to start at where you left off and end at the next line you see. And stop before you hit the edge. And remember, you can pause, go back if you need to. Stop before you go to the edge. Start where I left off. And stop before I get to the edge. Okay, I've got one here that's a little farther along. Okay, so I left off here. So I'm going to match up where I last left off, about a finger width, and stop. So you want to stop at that line. Turn my paper. Stop at the line. And I will tell you, I did about a finger width the whole time, except when I started really getting to the center, I did slightly adjust that to be a little bit smaller. But it just really depends on whether you want to get that small and tight in the middle. Okay, so remember, always starting where my line ended. See where they intersect right there. Matching up my ruler there. And then I'm going to draw a line from that where I ended, all the way there. And I just went a little bit over, but I think that should be fine. And when you do marker, that's the one thing with the marker, you can't erase it. And you just keep going and going and going until you want to stop, or till literally there's no place to draw. Okay, so you can see this one's really getting that curve effect already. It's just fun. I hope you find it as relaxing as I am finding it. And I don't want you to stress out about it. If you want to, after you're finished drawing it, color it, you can. But I personally think it looks pretty cool, just left black and white, just like this. Like a good stopping point might be the next one. Okay, so I could stop right here. You still see that curved line here, curved line. So it's giving a good spiral, but remember this one right here, I mean, I literally went teeny, 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 tiny right there to the middle until there was nothing for me to draw. So, you know, just stop where you feel comfortable. I think it looks really cool like this. So I hope you enjoy your paradox. And remember, it's just drawing it. You can use Sharpie, pencil, colored pencil, and you can color it if you choose to.